The Spanish Civil War began on July 17, 1936, and lasted until April 1, 1939. It was a complex conflict that had many underlying causes, including political, social, and economic factors. Here are some of the key reasons why the Civil War began in Spain. Political instability. In the early 1930s, Spain was going through a period of political instability. The monarchy had been overthrown in 1931, and a republic had been established. However, the new government was plagued by corruption and inefficiency, and there were frequent changes in leadership. This instability created a sense of frustration and disillusionment among many Spaniards. Social tensions. Spain was a deeply divided society, with sharp divisions along class, regional, and religious lines. The Catholic Church, for example, was a powerful institution that had traditionally enjoyed a great deal of influence in Spanish society. However, many left-wing groups saw the church as a symbol of the old regime and wanted to reduce its power. There were also tensions between rural and urban areas, as well as between different regions of Spain. Economic crisis. Spain was hit hard by the Great Depression, which had a devastating impact on the country's economy. Unemployment was high, and many people were struggling to make ends meet. The government's response to the crisis was seen by many as inadequate and ineffective. Political polarization. By the mid-1930s, Spain had become increasingly polarized between left-wing and right-wing political factions. The left-wing parties wanted to push for greater social and economic equality, while the right-wing parties sought to maintain the status quo. This polarization created a climate of political tension and hostility. Military intervention. In July 1936, a group of military officers led by General Francisco Franco launched a coup against the government. They were opposed to the government's left-wing policies and wanted to establish a more authoritarian regime. The coup sparked a civil war, with Franco's forces eventually emerging victorious in 1939. In summary, the Spanish Civil War was the result of a complex mix of political, social, and economic factors, as well as the intervention of the military. The conflict was a brutal and bloody affair that left deep scars on Spanish society and politics for many years to come.